Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Dani Olmo. Driving on and making good progress. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kachu! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Kachu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Guardiola. And he's picked out the run. It's Neymar! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only... And the shot! That is delicious! A finish of true class! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Number 20.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's got away, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United with the lead. Oh, he's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. McAllister. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Torres. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging... Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Couch. He has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. Stones gets it away. Could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of it? Shevchenko! Costa Curta. Oh, they could break here. Well, that has not gone well. 30 minutes gone. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Batistuta. Back where it came from. And it's Counts! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely shaped ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Counts powering forward here. McAllister.
This is the time you need that pace.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Real chance! And he's stuck it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckenbauer gets it clear. Now that's well seen too. Fernando Torres.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Driving through the middle. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a little off target. Counts. McAllister. And that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So, a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. The second half is up and running. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Counts. McAllister. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Dani Olmo. And the counter is on. That is ended up in no man's land. Cafu, not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernando Torres. Neymar. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's McAllister. He's found a way through. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's superb. And he shoots! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the finish! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Zanetti. Manchester United do have Kachu! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. McAllister. Tries to play it through, and this is Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Half an hour gone in the second half. Kupchu. That is good alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's McAllister. McAllister. And it's Shevchenko. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is well cleared. Short changes him with that pass. Van Basten. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar, passing is crisp and sharp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It is a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
20, McAllister. Coming on the field is number 27.
Van Basten!
Substitutions taking
Oh,
place.
just lacked a decent finish. And it's Shevchenko. Van Basten. Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. Van Basten.
Minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Batistuta. Howson deals with that comfortably. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Stones. Mbappe. Mbappe makes a move down the right. Stones appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Coming on to replace him is number 24, Fletcher.
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Nigeria.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Pedro Neto. And this is Shevchenko. Fermin. Pedro Neto. He's in plenty of space here. Lopez. Serginho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pinches it off him. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto. Messi. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Petit. Pedro Neto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's had it nicked away. Lopez. Shevchenko, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Shevchenko.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get it through? Spread out to the left. Serginho. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hazard. That is good alertness. Pedro Neto. And here's Shevchenko. And he's found a way past. Shevchenko! And a neat finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. And it's Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Serginho. And it's Petit. Foot in. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Can he get onto this? Serginho for Pedro Neto. Wriggles his way through. Hullet. Serginho. Fermin. Serginho. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko. That's Petit. Serginho. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedro Neto. He's having a pop! Fantastic from Pedro Neto! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And reclaimed it in a trice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shevchenko. Azar. Fermin. Pedro Neto. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Manchester United really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No, he's not getting his way this time. Great vision.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Time and again they are repelled. Howson. Koundé. This is a promising build-up. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Darren Fletcher. And it's Serginho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And incredible! Just incredible! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Darren Fletcher. 60 minutes played. Hullet.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Petit, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pedro Neto, challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution.
Nigeria are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a An upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vermin! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Scholes. He's through here. Oh, that's... And Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. It's a good-looking delivery. Greenwood, he's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Greenwood plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Azar tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Donadoni. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Donatoni. That's an excellent interception. That has not gone well. He's in plenty of space here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! Great vision. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Hazard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Couldn't squeeze it through, and he plays one through. Torres! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Greenwood. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
A slightly... takes the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Foden has the space to scheme. Threads one in. Chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Gerrard. That's a sharp pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Foden plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. This might spell danger. Oh, he's got a side of... tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Donatoni. Now it's Mbappe. Foden is onto this.
There will be 1 minute.
He's picked his way. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard deals... So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So the action resumes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Wan-Bissaka finding himself in space. He's done well to get that clear. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Greenwood. It's Greenwood! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard looking to receive it in space. Bullet! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bensebaini, and here's Mbappe. That's a good ball. Foden! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Donatoni. Oh, easy pickings there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent. And Torres! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Good ball over the top. Mbappe! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That pass isn't the best. Well, played right into his path. Howson clears without hesitation. Scholes. Great ball if he can get there. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition...
Shoots! Off the post! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Number 11, Scholes. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Mbappe.
So we have movement on both benches. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a little off target. Shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Olise. And they're quick to get it back. That's good running with the ball. And he's running through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Fofana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Valverde. In towards the backstep. Shot, surely! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And the shot!
Diouf clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He is through here. And the finish! Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Diouf receives it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar. Neymar.
There they go, hunting again.
And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Wan-Bissaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There will be a throw-in. Another throw-in. And that's it. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.